Hey guys, it's finally happened. I'm starting that YouTube channel I've been talking about since I was maybe 15 or 16. Yeah. But my first video is going to be a little Q&A. I asked my Instagram to ask me some questions. They were kind of like not great questions, not even gonna lie. So I had a friend of mine like come up with some like random just basic questions, get to know me kind of thing. First of all, a lot of people always ask, Lauren Penny, I thought your last name was Francis. Penny is my middle name. It's not always something that I've liked to go by. You always had those like jokes like in middle school where people thought it was hilarious to make fun of your middle name or that your middle name was this big secret thing. But recently I just loved like my middle name is something that's so special to me. I don't know why. Like I love people referring to me by my middle name, by Penny, but only like it's kind of like a term of endearment, kind of like close friends, family. But yeah, that's what Lauren Penny is. That's me. They also asked, what school do I go to? I currently go to Christopher Newport University. I'm in my dorm right now. I just got back from the gym. It's going great. Like, honestly, I've talked to so many people about like their experiences, and everybody's had a different experience, and my experience is different too. Like, I've mentioned it to some people, but I don't feel stressed out. And it's something that I was stressed out about, not being stressed out. I don't know, that doesn't really make any sense, but that's how I felt. Like, I kind of knew what was going on for the most part. I didn't have too much assignments, like stuff like that. That just was making me a little anxious, like I was missing out on something. I was gonna go to my 6 o'clock lecture and my teacher was gonna say, hey, we have a test on the syllabus or something, and I was gonna just flunk it. That was honestly like a worry of mine, but so far, thank the Lord, nothing of that nature has happened. Another question was, what is your religion? I don't know why I put quotes. I don't know. I am Apostolic Pentecostal, Apostolic by doctrine, Pentecostal by experience. That is another video that I have written down for another time. But basically, yeah, I can't even, if I start talking about it, I'm not going to be able to stop, and that's not on the itinerary for today. But it is a video that is coming up about my testimony, all that good stuff. A question that I actually did get from one of my Instagram followers is, what is my biggest tip for being a Christian girl in public school? Public school is very hard for girls that look and talk and things like that, like us, like me, Apostolic, Pentecostal, and Christian girls in general. I feel like there's a pressure, there's a standard that this world puts on girls that is hard to kind of combat against in schools. But something that I found that really helped me was building great relationships with people that respected me, and that I built a foundation on me being a godly female. I came with that approach, with that foundation, and my friendships were built on that. And it was something that they understood. And if they didn't understand and they were disrespectful about it, I, out of love, would not choose to hang out with them. When they would, if there was a person that tried to get me to stumble, or they would intentionally go out of their way to do something. Yes, you can be strong, but why put yourself in that atmosphere or in that opportunity for you to stumble? That's just my personal belief about it. Like, I'm not going to put myself in somewhere where I have to choose to be stronger. I have to choose to not stumble and stuff like that, because I still have flesh. We all still are flesh. We all still are in this world. Not of it, but in this world. Another thing that I really felt was, don't compromise. You're gonna have those you're gonna have those moments where your friends are gonna want to go out on a Wednesday night, and that's when you have Bible study, or you have prayer on Saturday, and your friends are gonna keep pushing you to come hang out with them on Saturday. And they may say little things like, oh, you can miss church one time, but will that one time turn into something else? And just use discernment. Like, don't compromise, use discernment with the things you go into. School is at the top, but God is first, and if you put him first, Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Matthew 6:33. You know, everything else will kind of trickle down. And another one that somebody asked me on Instagram was, how do I have motivation to wake up in the morning and get things done? Honestly, I'm a morning person. I don't want to be that person to say it, but I am. Like, I roll over. My roommate probably thinks I'm crazy. She just walked out. I roll over and I want to say good morning and I want to sing with the birds. Recently, I've been waking up a little bit more earlier to go to the gym. So she's usually asleep. But, you know, I just want to... I love the morning time. I just feel most productive during morning time. But something on my phone, Google Calendar, my school is big on it. I kind of tried to be stubborn and not submit to that whole use Google Calendar, you know. But I did it. I gave in. And I love it. One of the first things, I'm supposed to wake up at 6 and pray. And if I try to get on my phone, it's really convicting because it's happened. If I try to get on my phone, there's a notification that says from 6 to 7, get up and pray. And like, I'll look at it and I'll want to go and scroll on Instagram, but I can't because I feel so convicted. So Google Calendar has honestly helped me. Like, I map out my day, like all my classes, work, study blogs, when I'm gonna hang out with my friends, all of that. My friends literally laugh at me because when we make plans, I send them an invite on Google Calendar, and like, it's a whole thing. But Google Calendar has honestly helped me so much. That's the logical aspect of it. The spiritual aspect of it is that I do, like, when I wake up, the first legible or whatever, like, words that are actual English words that I speak are just thank you, Jesus, for waking me up, giving me the opportunity to draw in another breath, taking another step, and just thanking him. It'll just get me kind of like in that atmosphere of like, oh, like, I'm here today because God allowed me to be. And so when I first wake up, I kind of try to make that the first thing that I kind of like say, kind of, if my roommate's not up. If my roommate's up, it's good morning, but you know. What else? Oh, I did also, like, what I mentioned, like, there are days that I mess up. Like, I remember, I think it was Tuesday, I was supposed to wake up and go to the gym at like 7 or 8, and I set my alarm to 9 o'clock. I think I got to my dorm Monday night really late, so I was like, oh, I'll sleep in. Set my alarm to like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock turned into 10. 10 turned into 11. And then 11 turned into 12. And then I woke up, got lunch, and went to class. So there are days, like, obviously I'm human. I'm gonna mess up. There are days I mess up and I'm like, oh, but you know what? I just have to wake up the next day and try to do better. I don't want to kick myself because, you know, this is all very new to me. This is all very, it's a new atmosphere. And so I'm just trying to learn and get in that groove of routine. And sometimes I do, like, sleep in. I don't have a class until 1:30 Tuesdays and Thursdays. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I can sleep in. Now, should I? But I do. And so that's just kind of how I stay motivated to wake up in the morning, get things done. And then some random questions that people asked were my favorite home-cooked meal. Now, this is a controversy, but I think that mac and cheese is a meal. Now, a lot of people say it's a side, and it's okay. I know a God of deliverance. Like, we can talk, you know, because I think it's all based on proportion. Say I get some chicken tenders with a side of mac and cheese, then there, it's a side. But say it's Thanksgiving 2023, looking forward to it, and I get a full plate of mac and cheese. By then, it is a meal. Just saying, don't hate, even if you can't relate, okay? I think it's a meal. Another question that they asked was, where do I like to go shopping? Really, it varies. Well, no, that's a lie. Most of my, like, articles of clothing are from, like, the same, like, few stores. Target, Shein, H&M. Those three are, like, the only three that I really like. When I go out to go shopping, I don't go and walk around the entire mall. I know that it's a trap. So I go to places where I know, like, hey, I'm gonna go and actually get some clothes. I don't know, I can't explain it. Those are the three that I shop at: Target, H&M, and Shein. I used to only like shop online, but I found that like Target's really cute. I know like some people are like, Target, like all their clothes look the same and yada yada yada. But like I really like Target. I don't know. Like most of my church clothes are from there. Actually this white tee is from Target, and this brown sweater and the brown dress that I'm wearing under it is from H&M. So like everything is like Target, Shein, H&M, literally. But another question that was asked, I'm sorry, was my favorite pair of shoes. I have a favorite brand and then I have a favorite pair. My favorite brand, like, that I'll buy, ooh, this is hard. Okay, I have majority Vans. I have a ton of Vans. My favorite pair of Vans are the cheetah print Vans that I'm wearing right now. I love them. Cheetah print is like my thing. Every day there's like, I'm sorry, I keep feeling like my roommate's coming. Every day I wear an article of cheetah print clothing, whether it's my book bag, my shoes, my scrunchie, a dress, a top, whatever, a skirt, cheetah print. Cheetah print. Cheetah print. But my favorite pair of shoes are my Doc Martens. Love them. I got them last Christmas, I think, after seeing them in the store and like kind of like hinting at it to my mom that I wanted them. And I kind of knew I was going to get them because she didn't really know what shoe size I wore. So she kept like randomly asking me like, hey, like what shoe size do you wear like for boots? And I was like, I don't know. I've never really owned a pair of like boots. And so she got me those, well, my mom and my dad got me those for Christmas and literally wore them every day until it got hot. I started wearing them again like last week or so because the low was under 80 and I got like really hype. But today's like the first day of fall, so probably gonna bust those out a lot more. Those are my favorite shoes of all time. Another question, which was really basic, well, sorry, not basic, but like basic of me to answer. Like, great question. Thank you for asking questions. Was what is my favorite color? Growing up, and I still think it's my top tier favorite color, my favorite color was yellow, like how cheetah print is now. I used to wear a piece of yellow clothing like every day. If you remember me in that era, you're a real like OG, you're a real friend. Because look, I was like searching for yellow, like I had a yellow jean jacket, yellow like shoes, yellow everything. Like I was trying to wear yellow every day. And it started to get hard because I couldn't find more yellow clothes. But now, and I'm a little ashamed to say this, nothing's wrong with this color, but I didn't want to give in to what people were saying. They were always saying, you're this color kind of girl, you're this, that, and the third, and it's kind of peeking right there. Pink. It is pink. My favorite color right now is pink. I don't know why, it just happened. Like, I kind of just gave into it. I was like, oh, it's pink. That's what it's gonna be, and that's okay. But I literally just changed my sheets last night too, but they were pink. My little headboard thing is pink, my Keurig's pink, my dishes are pink, my cubes down here are pink, my laptop case is pink, like my water bottle's pink, everything's pink. I love pink. I do. It's just like a cute color. Like literally my K-Pods are pink. I had to buy pink K-Pods. Like I didn't even look at the flavor. I saw that they were pink and I was like, gotta snatch those. But yeah, pink is my favorite color right now currently. And then the last question that I am going to kind of answer is, what's my favorite book? Now this question, I can't remember who asked it, but I thank you. I love you for asking it. Actually, my phone is propped against my favorite book right now, and it's Pride and Prejudice. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, like a lot of people are like, ew, that's like old English. How do you read that? Yada, yada, yada. I love, and bookworms might kill me for this, but I did watch the movie first. I watched the movie first and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this movie. I need to read the book. And I absolutely love it. I love period dramas, period pieces in general. Like, there's kind of like an innocence about them, or kind of like a purity in them. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. I just love them. I love like the romance in them, but it's never like extremely like vulgar romance. Like, it's very pure-hearted kind of a romance, and I love it. I don't know. I'm kind of like what is that word? A hopeless romantic, I guess you would say. I don't know. But Pride and Prejudice is my favorite book of all time. I also love what it stands for. Like, a lot of the period pieces that I do find myself watching are about people not choosing, or people being stubborn to be with a person because of their class or where their family comes from, things of that nature. And it was a real thing back then. It's kind of still a real thing, where people will not like choose to be with someone because of the amount of money they make, or the amount of money their parents make, because at that time you were kind of just known for your family. You were known as, they ask for your family name, and if your family name isn't upstanding, then you're not even a prospect. Like, get out of here, there's the door, like that type of thing. But I love Pride and Prejudice. Literally the name of it, I don't know, I just love it. Like, the letter P is probably my favorite letter right now. Don't know why, I just like the way it looks when you like write it, like P, I don't know. But that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Do subscribe. I think I only have like 3 subscribers right now, which I thank them for, because I literally asked for people to subscribe to me like last year, never posted a video. So thank you to my 3 subscribers that stayed true, that stayed faithful, that rode. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't even know how to end these things. I'm just gonna say thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.